Alright, welcome to the AI retrieval mission for the Scraps Full Sail project. The player will start out in the HUD, the new and advanced one that we'll be getting, and they will enter into this barren landscape, a couple hills, and they come across the AI containment facility. As the player enters, the world will be a sci-fi environment, and there'll be automatic doors opening and closing. This is the first setup where the player will be able to utilize the grapnel to move these boxes, and they will also see that there are 3 power stations, 2 of which appear to be powered, as there are power cores inside them, and 1 that is not. The particle effects will be displayed in a higher quality to give the impression of the power. The door will not open, as you can see, and the player will have to enter into the next room where they will be locked. And then the player will utilize the grapnel to lift the power core and place it inside the power station, and the door opens. And they will grab the next one, like such. Bring it with them. And they will take this power core and place it into that power station. And the door will open. And they will proceed forward into the level, and if they take it to the right, they will enter a damage volume, and this will be a gas particle effect, and as you can see, it's dealing damage to me. So they won't be able to stay in that room for very long, so they'll come over to the next room. And when they enter this room, they will be able to use the E key to activate the console, which will activate the generator, or the ventilation, and it will remove the damage volume and the gas from the room. And in this room, they'll be able to find the lever, activate that, and come down to floor 2. Now, floor 2, their passage forward is prevented by this force field. It will have a texture on it that makes it opaque and glows a little like blue color, maybe. And then they will come into the maintenance room. And in here, because now they need to remove the force field from the hallway, they will have to do this little jump puzzle to get across the area and collect a key card. And then they will come and they will activate this console, which will need a particle effect. And say the player falls in, this damage volume is set to higher volumes so that the player doesn't have to wait around for them to tick out in health, and that way they can continue, and the player will bounce back to the next checkpoint. Now, in this room, we have 2 setups on each side. This one will require them to place a cube because they have to match patterns. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so there's 1 missing. I'll come over here, and they'll place this, and problem is solved. And then over here, it's pretty much just a little pushing thing. So they'll just take that and they'll push it forward. Alright, well, that didn't work. So again, there's a lot that needs to be done. Come over to this console and they'll activate this panel, and they will enter the last and final floor of the room. The turrets are set up so that way the player cannot collect the force field or the AI core, and the turrets will deal damage to the player. Now, the player can remove these turrets by activating the security panels near each turret, and these will have textures and animations to display them a lot cleaner, and there will be the AI voice and message volumes depicting the direction in which the player should go for each of these processes. Now, player runs up here and it is blocked by force fields, again using the same force field mesh that I am going to be using for the original force fields in the hallway. Player comes down here and they can activate this power console, and oh, now the force fields are gone. Player will then come up and they will be able to collect the AI core. And that will be the end of this Scraps mission. Thank you very much.